This is an open letter to Philip Lee MP, whose public comments regarding the selfish society. Dear Mr. Lee, I'm responding to the comments attributed to you by the press regarding the selfish society. Regardless of your dispute of these comments, my intent is to ensure public awareness on these issues on behalf of those we represent, the elderly and vulnerable in all care settings, the families of those in all care settings, and whistleblowers and all potential whistleblowers. I wish you to know our official stance on the following issues: looking after loved ones at home. Many thousands of families do care for their relatives at home and have done so for decades without any support from government, and often have suffered ill health and exhaustion as a result. There is scant support for these families who save the taxpayer millions every year. People may find themselves in a position where there is no choice but to place a loved one in a care home because of circumstances such as they may need to go to work in order to live and keep a roof over their own heads, and to stay at home is not an option. The person who needs care may need 24-hour nursing care, which cannot be provided at home, or the person who needs care may have dementia. I would stress that anyone making a judgment needs to know the full facts before condemning someone as selfish, as placing someone in a home is a very distressing situation without adding to that distress. I would suggest that before forming any opinion on the issue, that vital experience such as looking after someone with dementia for 48 hours without any sleep or without any support would result in a much more compassionate judgment being made. I would also point out that some people encounter huge resistance when trying to get a relative out of a care home, and we are aware of one individual who even lost their liberty for attempting this. The care system, which is the real problem. What should be addressed are the millions of pounds of taxpayers' money that continues to be squandered on unscrupulous and unfit care providers in exchange for care that has never been provided. Please read the contents of our website before citing the CQC, who are a sorry excuse for a regulator. What the public need to know is that thousands of elderly people are condemned as, quote, bed blockers, people who only need hospital treatment as a direct result of 1. The lack of government commitment to ensure the right support to meet their needs is in place. The waste of public money on care home agencies that may well not be able to provide the care because they are unfit and they are allowed to continue to operate regardless. People who are admitted to hospital from a care home who neglected their needs, a care home which is allowed to continue to operate regardless. The selfish society, ? I do not deny selfishness exists in human nature, but I see the very best of human nature every day as I talk to whistleblowers every day. People who have sacrificed their jobs because they care. People who cannot buy food because they did the right thing. The very best of people, the selfless, who sacrifice all for strangers, for the public interest, and who are not protected by law. If all those in Parliament, regardless of their party, did one unselfish act, it would be to support Edna's Law and to protect the protectors. The remit of your department, Mr. Lee, is justice, and now is your chance to be unselfish and set an example. If you're unable to do this, then perhaps you should be less harsh in your judgments of others in future. Thank you.